Barbeque Nations is surely becoming the talk of the town as of now, when you're seeing the stock is locked in upper circuit for the second consecutive day. So yesterday the stock listed surely at a discount of around 2%. But then we saw suddenly the stock started rallying up and it was locked in upper circuit even yesterday. So today overall, when you look at it, the stock has surged as much as 47% from its Wednesday's low, from yesterday's low. Interesting rally coming in the stock price. Now, what is the reason that we could actually infer at, and what is the reason for this rally? Obviously, firstly, when you talk about the company, yes, the promoters are still holding 60.24% stake in the company. CX Partners holds 33.79%. While Alchemy Capital, which is Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's investment firm, is also holding 2.05% holding in the company. So surely that also obviously does make it a little bit interesting for investors over there as well. Talking about the IPO subscription, very important when you look at it, QIB was subscribed 5.1 times. NII was subscribed 3.1 times, while the retail was subscribed 13.13 times. Now, reason behind the rally, what we are seeing is that institutional investors are looking to take a bigger pie of Barbeque Nation. They want more. Maybe, some of the investors, what they got during the IPO was not enough to, actually have a proper holding. So they want to increase their pie in the company, and obviously they will be optimistic on the long-term view of the company. And point to case, when you look at it, UTI Mutual Fund was one of the fund houses that actually yesterday purchased 0.67% stake in the company via a bulk deal. So interesting play coming in over here. Yes, the long-term view is also quite positive of the company. When you look at it, the company had actually raised money pre-IPO, which was around 150 crores. While during the IPO also, they have raised funds. So when you combine this, they will be paying off some of their debt, which is around, you could say, around 200 crores, a bit less than 200 crores. So yes, around that value, they will be paying off that debt. And even after that, the company will be having enough money left with them, so the liquidity position is improving, and now this money will be used for further expansion as well. So yes, there is a better liquidity position, improving expansion, and maybe we could see the margin profile also improving going forward as well. Now, other than that, obviously we have seen that when you look at the digital side and the delivery side, actually delivery takeaway side of the company, now Barbeque Nation technically traditionally is a casual dine-in space, but during this lockdown period they have also come out with new launches, which was for delivery, and their overall sales, which accounted to 3%, delivery was around 3% of the sales pre-COVID. In December to January, it was around 20% of the sales in these months from delivery and takeaway. So obviously we're seeing an improvement, but obviously it's a low base, but we are surely seeing an improvement coming in over there. Now obviously there's a short-term blip which could be coming in, obviously on these restrictions coming in, the coronavirus cases, which we've seen a resurgence in cases. So dine-in maybe still could take a bit of a time to recover, but once with the vaccinations drive going on so fast, and with vaccinations coming in the play, we could see that dine-in will recover soon, and that is going to be a long-term view is quite positive for the company. With dine-in seeing a good recovery, we could see Barbeque Nations also seeing a good recovery coming in over there. So analysts are saying that some of the big domestic funds as well as HNIs are expected to be the buyers in this counter as well. Now, when you talk about current valuations, it is EV to sales valuations. When you compare, they're trading at a discount. The stock is trading at a discount compared to its peers. Barbeque Nation is at 3.74 times its EV to sales, while Jubilant Foodwork is at 12.2 times EV to sales, and Westlife is at 7.6 times. Specialty Restaurants is at 0.8 times. So most of the peers are trading higher than Barbeque Nations, making it a bit cheaper compared to its peers. So obviously an interesting side over there also to look at for Barbeque Nations. So maybe these are some of the reasons that we're seeing that is leading to a rally in the stock, despite the dull IPO market we have seen, and despite the rise in the coronavirus cases that we have been seeing. Seems like Barbeque Nations is defying the second wave of COVID-19 in terms of the stock price at least. So let's keep an eye out on Barbeque Nations.